This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, now one of the games I really enjoy is, and it sits on my shelf there, and it's probably one of the biggest games I do have, and that's Ogre. Okay, the designer edition. When that came out, I couldn't wait and I was willing to suck the $100. I mean, it just jumped out of my pocket. Let's just call it what it is. Putting those miniature together were just a pain in the neck. But then, you know, a couple of years later, all of a sudden, something pops up. And what popped up? Well, they have Ogre Miniature Set 1. Over 40 plastic miniatures, including 2 Ogre Cyber Tanks. Are they good quality? Are they worth replacing those pain in the neck paper ones that you had to put together, which you needed a degree from Harvard? Or are they the best thing to come out and really enhance our game? We're going to go down to the table, take a look at these guys, and I'll let you know.
So we're down at the table with the Ogre Miniature Set number 1. Over 40 pieces, 40 plastic miniatures including 2 Ogre Cyber Tanks. So now you finally get to really paint these up. Now I have the big Mega Deluxe set, and that's all like the little cardboard, and what a pain in the neck to put that together, but it took me a few hours, but it was worth it because it's just so huge. They said you can play this with that, and let's take a look inside here and what we get. Well, looks like we're gonna have to do some gluing regardless, because here's the 2 tanks, but a lot more simple, a lot simpler than putting together those paper ogres. So these are actually very nice, and I think they'll be fun to paint. So that's always a home run. And then here's some of the other tanks. Very cool. Oh wow, you even got troops here. So this is kind of nice. So we can do this up and still be able to play it onto the bigger unit. You get a die, as you can see, and of course the basics on how to play, and an assembly guide on how to put everything together. See, this really stands out, and I think the way this looks, you're going to put two guys a stand. So we're going to have some infantry here. Let's open this up. Let's take a look at it real quick while we're talking about it. But yeah, definitely, if you're gonna get this, you're gonna want to make sure you have some good clippers, because these are some very small parts here, and they will all go in there for that particular unit. And here's some hover tanks, some larger tanks, of course. These are actually the missile launchers, and wow, this is pretty good quality. I'm kind of shocked at this. So this really looks pretty nice. Oh wow, you can do some really nice things. This looks like it just might be a home run here. Like I said, you get all the basics here on how to play the hulks, the overruns, and it tells you how to do all that. Gives you a couple of ogre cards, which is really cool, and of course the assembly sheet. But good quality. We're going to get these together, and we're going to paint these guys up, and we're going to see how this is all going to fit into our big designer edition, which you know, I love anyway. So let's head up top and get my final thoughts on this.
Wow, I really liked it. I love the quality of the plastic on these guys. I liked the detail. It's good enough. You know, the minute I started looking at it, I go, boy, I can do something. The only thing that's a little nerve-wracking is these guys here, which are just a little delicate. And that's what I worry about people painting or putting together. But we're going to give it a go. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to walk you through it. And we're going to figure out if they come off easy enough and they go together easy enough, or you got to be really careful, and we'll be doing that. But I have to say, this really got me excited to play that game again, to pull that game out and start you know, playing around with it. Now with the nice plastic miniatures, once I get them painted up the way I want to see them, Very cool. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 stars. Ogre Miniature Set number 1. That's some cool stuff right there. So, until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll talk to you soon.